Okay, hello. Show she is live. Can you hear me? Make sure. Let me do a quick. Oh no. Can you hear me? I'm making sure that I can get. All right, now you can see me. Yay. Oh, thank you, Darth Orland, for the bit. I appreciate it. So, kind of crazy morning. This whole week has been nuts because World Expo is Thursday. I'm leaving at 6 a.m. It is a big miniature show, and I am not ready for it. So one of the pieces that I have to get done is this figure by Modelland.It. Let me back. Go. His name is, I think it's Chu Ne Han. I think it's like a Chinese name, I'm not sure. Chu Ne Han. And you can see that he still needs to be glued. He's got, sticky tack on him so I can see what he's gonna look like. Got a few cat hairs. Cat hair. So much to do on this guy. And so I was like, I gotta stream because this is what is going on with him. Check that out. This is his face. There's going to be a resin pour. So resin is going to be poured up to this rock. So it'll look like he is balancing over this pool. And oh yeah, let's see. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be working on today. I'll show you. Like, nothing I have is done. I have this guy that I worked on stream before. He's a chibi. I still have I have a little boat that I need to paint for him. It's not quite to scale, but I thought, you know what, it's a chibi. His head is not to scale, so that's okay. Let me get this closer to my face. There we go. And there was one other thing I've got to finish. This girl. I've showed you this girl off and on. Yes, cat hair one for sure. Bear with me. Yeah, there she is. And okay, so here's the story with her. I had this wonderful cog base all set up and planned for her. And I commissioned someone, and I will save their names because they messed up pretty royally. I commissioned someone to make a base for her, like a cog base, so that I could paint it and have it ready for the show. And they didn't get it done on time. I still don't have it. Then, so because they were late in sending it to me, it's not getting here until Wednesday morning. And I'm leaving at 6 a.m. on Thursday. So I have to paint a backup, which this is not bad, but this is the base she came with. It's just not exciting. So that's what I'm going to do as my backup because that's all I have. Yeah. So I'm pretty disappointed about that. Stuff happens. I just, I'm very picky about who I work with. And so, when something like that happens, I need somebody who's reliable. That is, so that's that. Bad news. Good morning, Green Stuff. Good morning, everyone. Voodoo Mistress, Striker Wing, Nick Claxton. Hello. Let me see what Nick Green Stuff says. Let's see. You got those paints that I mentioned the other day for the dark skin. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're trying those out. Okay, I'm going to switch to where's his name? Here he is. So, hang on one second. I had some notes from the actual studio painter. So Modelland.It and Aradia Miniatures, they're one of my favorite companies, AradiaMiniatures.com. They're an Italian company. Stefano Moroni is the owner. And one of the things they did recently was they ran a Patreon. And so that's supposed to be there so that way it'll glue on better. The Patreon had a level of only $25, and you could get some coaching from the painter who painted the box art for this figure, Mirko Cavalloni. And actually, I think Modelland.It is his company. So he's an Italian painter, sculptor. Well, I don't know if he's a sculptor, but he's definitely an Italian painter. And he has another little company, Modelland.It. I'm trying to get that little piece of... I'm just not even going to worry about it right now. So, I need a holder. It's just such a disorganized, crazy day. Give me 1 second. I'll go grab my holder. Make sure I didn't... left it. Oh, right here. In front of me. And this is just the right size, too, so I don't need to worry. Good. Is that like sketch artist gummy eraser? No, this is sticky tack. This is like poster tack that you can get and see, just like that. Put on your posters. It's very sticky. This is the I think it's white. I have this stuff called earthquake proof. It's like earthquake proof tack. And this might be it. I'm not sure. But the blue sticky tack is a little bit less sticky, and I prefer it. So you can see how this splits apart. He goes in here, just like that. And then he goes into my holder. And because this is the right size holder, he fits just perfect. And now I don't have to touch him. And I can carefully swing this around. Okay, so let me go grab. I had so much of a crazy day. So I had notes from the actual painter, and I left them on the printer. So I will run and get them. Meh. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. Today has been crazy. So, hello, do not patronize me. Welcome. So here's some of the notes that Mirko gave me, and I don't know if you can see, but this is the photo that I sent him. And then over here, let me see if I have a pointer I can use. Let's use a brush. He's got little white highlight dots wherever I should have put highlights. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. These little dots, you can see they're not over here. Little subtle highlights that take the model from good to great. Just little things. So I got these to look at. He also sent me specific notes about this. So like, for instance, this highlight is good, this highlight is not, this highlight is good, this one is not, that kind of thing. He's got a good highlight down here. So helpful for me. One of these days I will hopefully have something like this available for you guys, but I don't want to do a Patreon because it's too crazy. Quite cold, that's right, sticky putty, yeah, exactly. The white highlights on the uniform, what caught your eye right away. Yeah, so he's got some. So some of those are really good. But he's got highlights on his face and he looks so bored. That's the only thing I don't like about him. So we're going to work on that. I've got my wet palette out. I think I will work on these highlights first, just to get them out of the way. So let me grab... This is my P3 Formula Midland Flesh. Now, I just realized that I'm trying to decide, did I use matte paint or not? I think I did. So I might go ahead and go back to matte paint. So that means I need to grab my Yeltsin E5. Again, I'm sorry again. I'll be right back. all my scale 75 ink set next to me. I'm gonna pick out some colors. Now his skin tone is Asian, so I had gotten a little bit of a yellow tone to him. So I don't want to use a pink. Pick that out. So let's go with the ivory white. Warm. Here's a color. Moonray Flesh. If I add just, yeah, that actually looks perfect. So, oops, sorry about the white paper. That's really white. There we go. This is called Moonray Flesh by Fantasy Games by Scale Color. Oh, and I wanted to show you over here. Look at this. He's got very detailed, like, check mark, those are good. Get rid of that highlight, check mark. And he's like, got little arrows, which I have to read my notes for that. So I want to apologize in advance. This is not a teaching show. Unless you happen to learn something from me trying to get my competition piece done. That would be awesome. So. So this model reminds you of a very old Chinese saying taught to you a long time ago. What's that? What did you learn? Okay, he's tipping. There we go. There. So he says, where you see the green check mark, it means the painting is good. Where you see the red, there are errors of color positioning. Instead, the red arrows indicate points just to add some more mid-tone. Oh my goodness. And I've got my Boss music going and everything. The pressure is on. Crazy. So, yeah, it's kind of a nutty day. I'm so sorry. Alright, let me just see. Get mine. Here we go. New. Boss music. Yeah, you can always learn something. I'm so glad. I mean, yeah. It's just, let me tell you, competition painting is not for the faint of heart. For me, I am a big chicken butt, I'll have to tell you. Because I'm going to have to go back in and add mid-tone on this. So I'm just sketching in all the pieces that he's talking about. And I might end up smoothing these out a little bit later. Oh, he's got little pieces. What's so great about this coaching that I got was that this artist has totally painted this before himself. So he knows exactly what he's talking about. So the saying goes, never go to bed with an itchy bum. Or you wake up with the stinky finger. Gross, Deacon of the North. This is why you keep going back to Twitch Creative. Always something. Learn something when you watch. Oh, good. Yes. He looks less bored already.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Wow. Isn't that crazy? Just that little tiny bits of highlights. I feel like this needs to be not as obvious. I guess it's okay. Now, this is the tricky part, is painting the opposite side with this big stick. Let's flip it. Flip it. Oh, see? That helps me see a whole bunch of other highlights that I didn't notice before. Water on that paper. This is one of those moments you just have to trust that you're painting the spots that need to be painted in the right places. What mini is that? More. Let's see. More skiing. It is Modelland.It's. His name is Chunehan. And we are adding little bitty baby highlights to match the part that the original studio painter sent me a coaching lesson because I backed the Patreon. So, ooh, that's too much, I think. Ooh, that's not too bad. Not too terrible. I can go in and fix it later too. Right. Not bad. I don't mind it. Let's flip this again. Got a little highlight over here on his cheekbone. Ah! Oh no. You get to watch me. You get to watch me mess up on camera. Whatever you think you know about painters being really, really good, they mess up also. We all mess up. See? Let's do a little highlight on this ear also. So unfortunately, he could only coach me on the picture that he could see. So there's probably a bunch of other highlights that might even be missing. But that feels much better. Okay, let's see. He's got highlights on knuckles, not big ones. See, those are really little, but they make a difference. Oh, he's got a shadow on there too. I didn't see that before. I might have to go back in there and shade that. Okay, let's see if I can find a shadow color right now. This black gray, negro gray. And I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the flesh tone that I've got here. Notice how the model is staring his fingers. He should have listened to what that's saying. Yeah. Okay, you're funny. Okay. Oh yeah, good gray. So these are just little dark areas that he's put in. I need to get them the right value. They're not quite dark enough yet. Here we go. Yeah, that didn't work out at all. Voodoo Mistress, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, Twitch recently allowed affiliates like myself to have our own subscribers, which is so fantastic. I'm trying to find a marker now to write down. So Voodoo Mistress, you were awesome. I do want to point out that I'm going to come up with something really cool for my subscribers because I really feel like that's something special. Here, I'll write it right here. Get this together. Subscribers. Yes. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna have a special subscriber only miniature raffle, which will be really cool. I'm not sure yet how that's gonna go down, or maybe I'll have it so that it'll be a raffle of any subscriber might get like a one-on-one 1 hour with me on a Google Hangout or Skype session. So I can give them a one-on-one coaching and it'll be like a raffle just between all my subscribers. I think that would be really cool too. I have to decide. I've not yet made a decision. So I need to mix a color so that let's see. I've got a peanut butter color. This is Kokum Copper. The nice thing about the Scale 75 fantasy and game colors is that they're a lot thinner and they don't require nearly as much shaking. That's actually a really pretty color. It might be a little too warm. I actually like that. It tones down the white quite a bit. We needed some kind of glaze mid-tone because it was just looking really chalky on me. Do I use a wet palette? Do not patronize me. I do use a wet palette while I stream because I don't have time to remix colors and keep pouring things, and so on stream with the lights and everything, I need to be able to have paint consistent. So I do use a wet palette, but I don't always use one when I'm painting on my own. Yay, thank you so much again for the subscription, Voodoo Mistress. You should make DVD paintings and sell them with painting tips. And Deacon of the North, I am actually not interested in doing that at all. It's just part of the reason why I do Twitch videos is because I don't have to edit or do anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not interested in painting videos. If somebody else wants to produce them, I might. I don't know. It's just from what I've heard, it's a lot of work, and yeah, nah, not for me. You know. Be right back. I'm gonna get a paper towel. Yeah, I use a homemade palette right now. It's just like a Tupperware type of container with the sponge in it with some paper towels on top to kind of level out the color. And then what's after that? Piece of baking paper and then my paint on top. So yeah, I goofed up his hands, something fierce. Oi, oi, oi. Let's see if I can fix these. Glasses have come off. Serious business. I have poor vision. And so I need to let me get that. I need another color again. Sorry. Here we go. This is black or brown. I'm going to do some mixing on my palette with this color and it's a little bit more of a tawny tone, so hopefully it will not look as orangey. Yeah, that's actually just right. Let's put that on the hands. Yeah, I can't see anything without my glasses. Like, I literally lose my glasses all the time in my own house. I'll sit them down and I can't, if I drop them on the floor, I can't see them because they blend in with the floor. So pathetic. Okay. Right, that's better. We're gonna have to let that dry because I basically had to clean all that up again. Let me try to put my little shadows in one more time. A lot better. It's a lot better. Let's turn it this way and see if I can get a better angle on it. Need a little glaze. I'm gonna have to go back over it again with the flesh tone to kill it some. That's better. Oh yeah. Way better. Okay. So your wet palette doesn't seem to function properly. Your paint only stays wet for like 20 minutes. What is baking paper for, and what does it do on the palette? Does it always have to be baking paper? You can use palette paper, but palette paper begins to deteriorate a little bit over time and you get little threads from the fibers. So baking paper, and I find that baking paper isn't that great either. I've not found anything that's perfect, but I'll let you know. I feel like I need more water in here. Maybe that would be a big help. Let me try that. So in my palette, I've got this huge sponge. Okay, I'm gonna try to pour my water up all the way. Okay, so that seems, the trick seems to be just get maybe enough water so that there we go. There's a lot more water now in my palette, and it seems to be, because my palette paper was also drying out. I think especially under lights, it just continues to do that. So I'm hoping that'll change that. Okay, so now I've got water like all the way up to the top of the sponge, and I'm hoping that's gonna help. Yeah, it dries super quick on me too. So the other thing is that some baking papers have like a wax layer on them. And so you've got to look and make sure that yours doesn't have that, because that actually can help keep it from absorbing the water. It needs to basically be like a membrane and be absorbent. So I've heard people taking the paper and putting it in some water and then putting it in the microwave. I guess I don't know if that melts off the wax or what it does, but I've heard of that. I've never tried that successfully, so I can't speak to that entirely. But yeah. So let's see here. Oh, it looks like I did start putting in the little dots on his beads. Much better. And there's a whole highlight here that I was missing. And of course, he's got some. That's too watered. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the cheer, Dark Torlin. I appreciate that. So Riker's Iron says he switched to the palette paper though because parchment and baking paper never worked for him. It says, yeah, it does slowly deteriorate, but then mine's been the same paper for 2 months now, and it's just starting to break down. That's great. I'm glad. What kind of paper did you use, Riker's Iron? Yeah, I think England's more humid. My area of the country, Illinois, is very humid as well, so I don't have quite as many issues. Oh, so look at this. So can you guys see how much more shadow he's added to the skin here? I'm gonna do that too. I think I'm gonna use some brown. I'm gonna look for some brown here. I have to mix it. Go with, let's see what sharpened red, shrapnel red. That does not say shrapnel. That says sharpnel. I don't know. Somebody had trouble with English, I think, on that one. Do not patronize me, says he's tried most things. Very impressive skin tone you've got there. Thank you. I have tried. Skin is one of my things. I like to say that that's one of the things I do pretty well. I don't do swords very well, that's for sure. That's something I need to work on. Okay. I'm gonna mix a little of this red with a little of this dark color and make a dark brown. Take off the glasses. A little bit of that red up here. And a smoothing transition, yeah. Oh, that felt good. And something works out how you want. Okay, and then he's got that brighter highlight, which I think I've already got there, yep. And so up here, he's got some highlights that I missed on the top of this. Ooh, that is a lot of paint. Hold on 1 second. And this whole like band up here. The model is shaking a little bit. That doesn't help. Oh. Major Dodo, thank you so much for the host. Welcome everybody who is joining me from Major Dodo's channel. Also, everybody here who has a chance, give Major Dodo a follow. He's one of my Australian buddies. He is super cool, and I really appreciate that. If you're joining us from Dodo's channel, hit the button at the top and join us in the chat. We're painting a competition piece. So this is not my normal type of stream. My normal stream is very much a teaching stream. This one is a, hey, I gotta get this done, and so I gotta paint this stream. It's a little bit different. But hopefully you guys can still possibly learn something. That's my hope. Ah! That's the wrong color. Alright, so now I'm going to just try to do a little wet up. Do not patronize me. Thank you so much for the follow. You're welcome. I appreciate follows. I hope that you will get something out of this channel today. Yeah, that looks okay. Sounds like your usual crap, unless there's a deadline. Yes, no, this is totally my panic deadline stream. I'm actually really like a mess. You guys have no idea. I'm upset because this show is like one of the biggest shows in the world, and I may not have enough time to get anything done for it, and it would just be a damn shame. I'm saying. He's got these little highlights in here that I wouldn't have actually picked out. But just little tiny things that I think they make a difference. Yeah, I'm going to the show Thursday morning, Dodo. I'm leaving at 6 a.m. And I had this piece right here, this girl done. Well, cat hair. Actually, I still have to finish the guns on her. Oh my god. I have so much to do. Anyway, I've got to finish the guns on her, and then I have to paint a base that I wasn't planning on painting originally for her. This is the base. I mean, it won't take long to paint that, but it's not what I originally wanted. The base that I wanted to have done for her did not get sent to me in time. So the guy who I commissioned just didn't make it. Didn't make it in time. So that's her. She's probably the most finished of all my pieces. So I should probably work on her, but it won't take that much time. I'm hoping to get that done also. Whew, let me look at chat. Let's see. Hey, Shoshi, the honored first. That's cool. I'm so glad to have you here. The kind with the scouring pad surface? No, I actually did not use a sponge with the scouring pad surface green stuff. Just the regular sponge. Okay, gold stars. People are getting their gold stars. Happy Hangout representing. Hey, hairdo. Let's see. Deacon of the North says, are these the same brushes? This is the Rubloff Kolinsky brush. This is the brush that Kirill Kanaev uses, and I really like them. They're not the brushes that I bought while I was in Germany. Those did not turn out to be quality brushes, so I'm not even going to put those on anymore. So. And there's another show in July. Yeah, I'm going to be going to St. Charles, Illinois. That is correct. And I'm going to be basically headlining the convention there called Dragonfall Convention. It's going to be in October. Looking forward to that. Okay. So we need some little bitty highlights. You know what? This bar is both helpful and annoying at the same time because it's knocking into him a little bit. There we go. Put it over here. You guys see that? Now see, I gotta move this out of the way. There we go. There we go. We're getting all these little highlights that he wanted me to put in here. It's crazy how much a difference that makes. Need to There we go. Smoothing that out a little bit. Looks like there needs to be a little bitty highlight over here, or not highlight, shadow under his nose. Ah. That's better. Okay, so let me go now check some of these other stuff that he's got. And as for other mini streamers, Major Dodo is definitely somebody who I would subscribe to, not subscribe to. Well, you could subscribe to him as well. But I would definitely follow him. Lethius, he's also a great streamer. Welcome. Thanks, Lethius, for coming to see me. So, you ask my method of blending. How do I glaze? Whenever you attempt to glaze, always end up with really sharp lines. Did you see how I took water and I did this? I kind of just used the side of my brush. I mean, it's tricky to explain on stream. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, so glazing. Remember, this is not a teaching stream. This is a show she's trying to get her piece done stream. So I'm doing this for you. Okay, so I've got my highlight here. Right? You're gonna go up a step with the highlight. Let's do it on this one since this is really jaggedy. Right? Then you're gonna take a darker color, whatever your mid-tone is or whatever. Oop. You want to thin it out so that it's like a watercolor consistency. And then you glaze it, which is a thin layer. Creates like a filter. Okay? That's what a glaze is. Normally, I would, spend a lot of time showing you guys how I do stuff. That is normally my total MO. But I'm afraid I can't do that today because I won't get this done. And this show is important. It's one of the biggest miniature shows in the world, and it switches around different countries every year. This year it's in Chicago, which is like practically my backyard. So it may not be in the US again in years and years and years. So, I'm going. I probably won't ever go to this show again because it's usually in other countries. And I want to make a good showing. I want to have something to, done. And unfortunately, that means I might not get to actually show you guys how to do exactly what I'm doing in this stream. Okay. So let's see. Let me look at that under my glasses, see if it looks a little rough. It does look a little rough. Let's take it up here. I'm killing the highlights just a tiny bit because they're a little too sharp in some areas. Hello, Viking with Brushes. Welcome. It's no problem. Like I said, do not patronize me. We normally do lots of teaching on this show. Just ask any of my people who've been watching me for a while. I love teaching and I love explaining everything. This is just a tricky week for me. I just got back from Europe, and so I spent two weeks away from the painting bench. Unfortunately, that put me in crunch time this week. Crunch time, crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay. We'll do what we can. So like normally I like I said, I don't paint competition pieces on stream, and my normal motto is finish not perfect, but this is competition piece, so it has to be perfect. So I'm like, I'm hating it. You guys ever like have some of your painting and you're like, no, this is not looking good the whole time? That's nice. I like that. Okay. Trevarian is also a streamer. He's also a sculptor. He's been doing a skin tones tutorial that he's got. I don't know if it's uploaded completely yet, but I've been liking his posts when I've been seeing him do that. Trevarian, I'm trying to work on. I'm doing the craziness. I'm trying to work on a competition piece while I'm streaming. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I gotta get it done. So I have some coaching. Look at this. This is some coaching from Mirko Cavalloni. He's like, get rid of that. That's okay. Get rid of that. That's okay. You know, like some things. Let's see. Oh, I see. That's okay. But that's. Oh my goodness. Need some more midtone, I guess. Crazy pants, crazy pants. Raw. It's the nacho. Hey, Drenay77. Drenay is a German streamer that is really cool. I haven't gotten to see him in a long time. Random check, and generator. I don't know, like, okay, so I guess he said that what the checks were. So when you see the green check mark, it means the painting is good. And where you see the red, there are errors in color positioning. Instead, the red arrows indicate where you have to add some midtone in order to accord light and shadow. Midtone. Oh, the trouble is, just having a red check is not always helpful, right? I'm trying to mix some midtone in here and see if I can do this. Might not be able to. Let's see. Do some of that brown. Give him a little bit of, oh my goodness. This is really tricky. Look, he's got arrows. You guys have any idea what you think those arrows could be? Let's see what he says. Oh, increase. I'm just putting that away. I'm just gonna wing it. I'll go back to that another time when I can study it better. Sometimes you just have to say screw it and go with your gut. And it'll maybe be wrong, but you know, you do your best. Yeah, you thought the red arrows were more for midtone. I think you're right, but I don't know some of the midtones like here. Okay, so I don't know where to put midtone, I guess. Maybe. I guess that makes sense. Maybe a little bit of... He had a little bit of green in him. And get that back. Smidge. called Field Gray, and it's actually like a greeny tone. You're building an X-Wing, Danae, but you don't collect them. Okay. I'm shaking the paint. Here we go. I don't want to plastic. I'm scared. Put a little bit of that into our okay, I think I made a mid-tone. Guys. Nope, it's too dark. Too light, rather. A little red, maybe. Oh, and the cat is walking on the table. Here we go. That actually worked. Let's do that over here, too. I actually like that a lot. Where else? And his eyebrow, so he doesn't look like he's so bored. He just looks really bored, so we're going to give him a little bit of a scowl. Yeah. Oh my god. Guys, I'm excited. That worked really well. Nice. Now he doesn't look bored. He looks concentrating. And that color that I mixed is perfect for those weird shadows that I had over here that I'm trying to get right. It's been months since I worked on this guy. So all my colors are gone. Okay. We've got a mid-tone down here then. That's pretty. Okay, I can deal with that. All right. That's awesome. So like when things go well, I get really excited. You two are funny. All right. Let's see what we can do over here. Let's go flip this around. A lot of this back part that, you know, covered by blue is going to get covered by his cloak anyway. So I'm just going to shade it. And that'll be okay. Okay, and then I see other little highlighting areas that need highlighting. And I'll go ahead and fill that a little bit with this mid-tone here. Ah, too much. Okay. Ooh, big hair here. Yikes! Kill that cat hair. Someone suggested they should have used transition for the red expert instead. Oh, I'm off camera? Is that better? Sorry, guys. Thank you for telling me. You get into deep concentration mode and lose your place. Hopefully that's better. Is that better? Woo! Now I'm seeing all these like little bitty spots that can use a little bit more highlight now. And I'll go ahead and glaze those just a little bit to smooth those out. Ah, that killed it, didn't it? Alright, that's okay. This whole area I can probably do some painting on. These are supposed to be metal. Hold on, let me... Yeah, those are all... I need it to be more orangey. Perfect color right here. Molten bronze. I love this color. And then I've also got some brass balls. Brass balls to help me highlight that with. Translation. Fliege ass. Flying ass. Fliege. That's funny, Janae. I'm gonna need a different brush. This is a Winsor Newton number 1. Can't go too wrong with that. Yeah, good. Except for the cat hair. Story of my life. Okay, and now I'm realizing after the fact that I need to paint like that whole thing with a brown undertone first. So I'm mixing a brown with my red and my black. I want it to be nice and dark. Then we'll come back and highlight. Ooh, it's too watery. We'll come back and highlight it with that coppery color again. Much better. Good. I'm so glad you can see that better now. let's see. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to try to paint that without getting off camera too much. This is not wanting to hold still. There we go. Yeah, yep. That's right. And Darth Orlin is such a gem, because he gets up 2 hours before he probably really should be awake. It is, my show starts at 9 a.m. my time, and he's in California, so that means it's 7 o'clock in the morning for him. So, but I appreciate it. Where are most of you guys? I know Dodo's in Australia. This is crazy late at night for him right now. Or early in the morning, as it may be. Renee's in Germany. So it's, is it afternoon there? Okay, sorry about the weird angle there. I had to get at that from a top down there. Ooh. As you know, if you miss something on a competition piece, you're done. It's just disqualified. Can't have anything unpainted. Don't even think about it. Although I do want to say there was probably somebody somewhere who only painted the back of something. Or the front of something, rather. For a competition piece. Because he's like, well, nobody sees the other side. Boy, just painting that made a big difference for him, didn't it? Painting that dark color. He's balancing on his little toesies. Middle of Canada. Are you like in Alberta? Deacon of the North is also from Canada. In the middle of nowhere, right? Like in the tundra. No, I don't know. Oh yeah. Kansas. Yay, hairdo. Fellow gluten-free. In the UK. Nice. Yeah, this is a good time period for Europe and the UK. Because it's in the evening, or in the afternoon rather. Okay, I feel like he needs some kind of shadow down here. Because this light is casting, you know, it's going to have much deeper shadows where there are shadows. Yeah. This whole arm I'm in love with. I love it. It's probably my favorite part of this piece. piece so far. Go to the back. I do jump around quite a bit when I'm painting. Okay, now there were some spots I can see now on the back that I think need a little bit of a highlight. Oh, we have a Ping Island 187. Ping Island 187. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome. As I've said earlier in the stream, hope that you are enjoying this stream because this is a Shoshi Paints a Competition piece stream. Normally I do a Shoshi Tries to Teach People Stuff stream. It gets a little trickier. Can't do it too much when I'm competition painting. Now, this is one thing I'm gonna try to show you, if you can see this. I'm gonna tap, little taps, because I'm making basically an impressionistic area and leaving most of the taps in the middle there. Got a reflection on his head. Got a little bit of a bald spot, a little bit. There we go. Okay. Pick the chat. Yeah, I always have Mondays from 9 to 11 Central Standard Time. That's my time zone. One second, I'm gonna look at the photos again. Okay. So there's some shadows he's suggesting that I move over a little bit. Right here. Yep. They're a little harsh to me, but I think they still work. Okay. Need some highlights over here too. Tima01? Tima01. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Hopefully, again, you guys are getting some interesting ideas from watching me paint this guy. So I want to just take a minute and show you his base, which needs even more work than the actual mini. I had to pull off some grass tufts because I realized after the fact that when I do my resin pour that it's going to make bubbles, so I'm going to redo some of the colors on this. There we go. Most of this I painted with Citadel glaze it, little swashes to give it sort of a transparent watercolor effect. So all of this over here needs to be repainted. See? There we go. Make sure there's nothing missing. The areas that I pulled the grass tufts off of are not so, they don't need to be so bright, because this is obviously shadowed area. I need a little bit of red for color in here. Okay, that's better. Much better. All right, set that back aside. Tap, 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 happy little. My work is insane. I'm not sure if I'll get to catch many streams here in Kiwiland. You're a Kiwi, awesome. But you 100% deserve a follow. Aw, thank you so much. You know what? I've been talking about having a special Oceanic stream on Saturdays, so it'd be Sunday your time, or maybe a Friday night, maybe sometimes. Because I have a lot of friends in New Zealand and Australia and that kind of area. There's people in Asia that can't catch the stream. So, but at least if you follow, you'll be alerted when I upload a video, or when there's a VOD that's available. You can at least catch those. All right, so let's see, one more thing. I had a bigger picture somewhere here. Okay. Top of the head is optional. Best if I put it. Add a soft rosy pink veiling to the inferior lip. Which is the inferior lip? Is that the small one? I guess that's what he means. Rosy pink. That. That rosy pink? It seems like a weird color to have on an Asian guy. A little bit Ishtar pink. Mr. Swarm says Russian voices and follow alert. Yippa yippa yippa. Russia's from Russia. Rublov. Is it just a coincidence? What? That's funny. Okay, inferior lip. Again, I'm thinking that's the top lip. I'm gonna attempt it. We need a rosy glaze. Oh yeah, I see. I think I see. He doesn't really have. I don't know what to do. Let's make it on his bottom lip, because he doesn't really have a top lip. Let me look at his notes again. Increase lights, desaturating the colors on the trousers. Increase, so he's Italian, so he's trying to explain to me in English. Increase lights Desaturating the colors. Increase lights. Desaturating the colors. Let me look at the notes again. I had one more paper, I thought. Oh, it's on the floor. Of course. And I lost my glasses now, too. They're there. You know, like I said, I'm totally blind without my glasses. I found the paper that I need to do the rest. So look at this. So he's saying we need to get rid of that highlight or maybe make some more mid-tone because it's too bright. So we'll desaturate something. Look at it here. My follower alert on Twitch, telling Russian, cheer, cheer, cheer. Yeah, it does kind of like a hurrah, hurrah, doesn't it? Okay. Said that we need some sort of mid-tone on this a little bit more. That was too bright. You can see what he means. It's on all the way down. So he liked this highlight right there. And he liked that highlight right there. So let's see. Make this highlight a little bit less bright. I don't know what he means by like desaturate. Increase the lights, desaturating the colors. Increase the lights, desaturate. Oh, because when you lighten things, it desaturates them. So we need a blue. Try blue. Inferior is the bottom lip. Oh, thank you so much, Nick Claxton. That makes me feel so much better because I was not feeling confident about that. So, yes, I did put it on because he doesn't really have a top lip, so there isn't really anything put anywhere. I'd like to make it a little bit more rosy, in fact. Too rosy. It's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna leave it and then I can always change it. Feels more alive now because of that. And I don't have the right blue. Nope. Yep. Give him Julia Roberts lips. No. Okay. There, that's better. Add a little bit of this highlight color to this. I like that. Flip it. Flip it. Now, I said before, a lot of this is going to get covered up by his, he's got like a cloak back, the bottom of his robe. That's going to be covering up his whole booty. So, it's okay if I don't have the perfect colors back here. Hey, Sniper Bob, welcome. How are you? Hope that you're doing well. Okay, now we can do the shoulder pads again. Good, I'm glad you're good. Now I'm just painting, just kind of going over the matte brown that I painted on as my base color here. Sort of like a, just touching the colors there. I like that. He's starting to feel alive. Okay, let's flip this over here. Let's get this. I'm Tyler 2020. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I'm streaming today and painting. So I thought maybe some more people might see us, and it looks like I was right. So yeah, I put my finger on this top part while I brace it. Am I on camera? Good. Okay. Let's see. This part needs to be. We left all of the dark areas sort of by kind of doing almost like a dry brush, but not quite. I'm gonna paint that bracelet right there. Pretty happy with how that shoulder pad's looking. Feels good. Okay, let's look at this. We got a ways to go on. Hey Flickster, welcome. Lickster is also a streamer that you should follow. He is awesome. Positivity is a good option. Yeah, I have not tried that yet. I will try it next time. How's that? Okay, so guys, because Wednesday is the day before I leave for the show, I don't know if I'm gonna stream or not. I'm gonna try. But I wanted to let you know, just in case, if I don't get a stream up, you'll know that I am crunch time for this big miniature show that I'm doing. So hopefully, and then what I will do is when I get to the show, if you follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/shoshisminis, I will do a live video while I'm there on Facebook. I don't know why it's like really tricky to do a stream. I don't think I'll be able to actually Twitch stream on Facebook or not, but you'll be able to at least catch me on Facebook. Yeah. So I want to show you what I want to do here. I feel like the intensity here is not where I want it. I'm going to make this color, the light color, oh, I forgot. I totally forgot. Guys, I bought this Intensity inks from Scale Color, and I could try using my yellow ink. Let's try it. Yellow ink and Inktense. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Ooh. Ooh, that is very intense. Try. Let's try this. So first thing I'm gonna do is put my light color down. Let's get back on camera here. There. And then what I'll do is I will add my yellow ink. Hopefully it's wet or it's dry. Yes. And so now I can go under and add my orange tones. Boy, that is just what I wanted. Boosted the color. Been doing the work and lurk today. Oh yeah, you got a big deadline. That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I like that. That makes me happy right there. Okay, now what I don't have is my deep browns. My deep brown shadows. That's knocking stuff off the desk. Dang it. He has to steal the show. That's nice. That's pretty. Yeah, see, starting to get into some of these colors that I need. I need a burgundy. Arbuckle's brown. That might work. Got some little purple tones in it that are really pretty. Ooh, yeah. So pretty. This will knock your socks off. Look at that. Is it right? I'm gonna move my water because I have to like reach clear over my lamp to get to it. That's better. Much better, much better. You know, it's funny that this is called Arbuckle's brown because it is not brown at all. I'm using some water to let that go into the dark areas. Or sorry, the shadowed areas. Oh. Green Stuff, have you painted that model yet? The Malifaux model yet? Or you just got it? Okay, let's go in with that highlight again. Highlights, highlights. By the way, I forgot to mention that we have a server where you can post your work and get, you know, critique and criticism, or you can get, you know, just hey, I think you're doing a good job and you maybe just need to do this and this, that kind of thing. You're welcome to post it in the gallery in my server. If one of my mods could go ahead and post up my gallery or my link to my server, you can go ahead and join. You can Genuine Vision, thank you so much for the host. Welcome, Genuine. He is another streamer that I'm friends with, and he's streaming out of Korea, but he's from Ireland. Very talented painter. Got to watch a little bit of him the other day. Jan, I'm working on a competition piece that is kicking my ass. Scary, scary. There we go. Starting to get there though. Now I feel like I'm missing more orange. Here we go. Tiamat Orange. And welcome everybody from Genuine Vision's channel. Thank you for the host. Right. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Flick. I was like, this is a weird time for him. Maybe he had something he had to get done. So orange is a funny color. It wants to be all transparent and shit. Pardon my language. Yeah, I'm getting it. We need some more opaque. Opacity. Opacity? Is opacity a word? Let's look at the front so we can get some better ideas. Oh, he's got some really dark colors in there that I need to get back. Ooh, a little black. Much better, I'm thinking. Hello, Imperial Torches. Opacity is a word. Yay! We'll make it have opacity. Let's look at this again. That's getting better. Look at that. Yeah. Now this part needs a lot of work. Yeah, now this is what I call a glaze. See how I thin that out and it gets all watercolory? We'll do that on the sides for this as well. Ah, big cat here, guys. No! There. Ugh. There's this whole side right here I want to have with some shadow. Okay, Deacon, let's see what you got to say. Let me know you want to try that Primaris. I have a Primaris army that I have to get done for a donation. In the meantime, I have to wait to get my glasses in the mail. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna paint that Primaris. I have no idea when yet. But I think that's gonna be one of my giveaways. By the way, Flick, I don't know if you were on when I announced that my subscribers are going to get an additional little something from me, either like a raffle of a coaching or something cool. Basically, I want subscribers like you to have a little something extra, maybe either a mini, I don't know yet. I gotta think about it. Let's see how this looks like from this side. Oh yeah. That's looking good. I think it needs to be darker even. This is the boss music, isn't it? This is just wet blending right here. Wet blending into the burgundy so that we can get rid of some of these little crispy, crunchy lines that I don't want. That crispy, crunchy, that is a technical term. I made that up. Okay. See how that looks like behind him. Nice. I like it. Not bad. We need some of that dark color in here because there's like a whole bunch of areas in here that doesn't even feel painted. Yeah, very lovely. Let's see how this side looks. Okay, what do you guys think so far? We're getting there. He's making some progress. I'm happy about. Let's see that. Yeah. Need more of that orange, I think. I don't know why, but there's like this dark color that's reading up through. I'm gonna try to get rid of. Paint this light color over it, and then we'll let it dry. And come back over with maybe that yellow. I hope that works. You gotta let that dry a little bit. This whole area needs to be darker too. There's a cat hair or something. Maybe it's, oh, it's a, wait a minute, let me take a look. Yeah, that's a cat hair. I don't know if I can get it out though. It might be in the primer. Oh, it's from when I had this up against it. Paint defect that'll hopefully get covered up by the robe. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We're drawing to the end of our time. I didn't know, Flick, are you streaming today? Can I host you today? I'll wait to hear from you. Hopefully that'll make my decision easy. Probably should glue that on before I do any more painting. He started. Awesome. Thank you so much, Janae. Good. Then I will host Flickster, because he is great. All right, guys. I'm going to set this up so you can take a peek at it while I set up my host. Like that. Let's do my little outro screen. Got that right there. Right. /host. And so hopefully I will be able to stream again next Wednesday it'll be in the evening. So hopefully Mike and I will be on from 7 to 9 p.m. So fingers crossed that I'll get all my stuff done. Right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.